Welcome back to Easy Spirit 101. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday. Thank you for being here, of course, as always, especially those of you who have been here from the beginning. Let me shuffle these. Let me reshuffle these. What does Divine Collective need to know at this time? What does Divine Collective need to know? Some of you are about to have financial freedom. I've been seeing that quite a bit. If you've been seeing like 558, 838, 888, any combination of those numbers a lot. I just saw 38 again just as I was saying that. Oh my goodness. Some of you are about to have financial freedom. So hang in there. Congratulations. Congratulations. Whoever you are who's getting that, you did it. It's like your spirit team is saying congratulations. You did something. You earned this. You earned something. All right. What do y'all need to know? What do y'all need to know? Facing your fears. They said you faced your fears. I just got raging goosebumps. You definitely, someone here, definitely, you're overcoming some sort of fear at this time. You're about to finish something up. I just saw 333. If you've been seeing that number, this message could be for you. Okay, so someone here is not accepting something. Someone here doesn't accept something. Patience. Patience. So this could be, and again, this has something to do with divine timing, something unfolding perfectly. This could be for those of you who are about to be financially free. But definitely, whoever you are at this time, whoever this message is going to be for in the Divine Collective, you are free to be at peace. As a matter of fact, you are being intensely guided to please be at peace at this time. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy, is what this card says. So some of you might not, if you're having any kind of difficulties or altercations with anyone at this time, whether it's in the physical or whether it's something that's still, the energy is still there from the past, like, bickering with a loved one or something, and now you and that person don't talk anymore. Make sure you're like releasing that situation, releasing that energy back into energy of love. Don't harbor any sort of like resentment or anger. So I feel like this acceptance is coming out here. A message I've been getting for Divine Collective today very heavily is some of you, the difficulty you've been going through or some sort of cycle you've been in, you're starting to feel like is like never going to end. Or you must have not have done something right, or you become disconnected, something like this here. And they're reminding you patience. This situation is going to go perfectly. So again, a fun reminder for yourself, especially if you're feeling this energy here lacking acceptance. Everything is unfolding perfectly for me. Everything is working out perfectly for my highest good. Everything is working out in perfect timing. All of those things are good reminders. I also feel like this part of why you're having to be patient about a situation right now is because some sort of cycle with someone you have just, like the past person you last wrapped up a cycle with, something is not closed completely yet. And this person, there's something here about, it says that I cannot change, accepting things I cannot change. And then it says, I know that I cannot change the past. Like someone here could be hanging on to your energy or Some sort of lesson needs to be finalized. I feel like someone here is in a lot of regret. Someone here may need to come in and get some sort of closure, need to come in and apologize before you can be free of something. Yeah, some sort of cycle is not completely ended yet. That's part of why you're having to be patient. And I'm not really getting something that is something you're doing. It's something that has to do with the other person involved, other individual involved. That's why you're being guided to like maintain your peace at this time. Someone's holding on to or keeping something open because they're supposed to come in and do something to resolve this regret and to fall into acceptance. If by chance you have not forgiven this person yet, that's very important that you make sure you forgive this person. Again, some sort of altercation in the past that was left in battle, anger, whatever. Make sure you send that energy back, release that situation in love. Make sure you get yourself back to a place where you can kind of accept how things occurred between you and that person, and recognize that once upon a time you did love this individual, and you do have, just from like one godly being to another, you do have love for this individual. That's all you got to do. Right, growth. Some of you may be avoiding this or holding on to this, and you're meant to do that. You're meant to find peace over this situation for your own growth and for the growth of the other individual. I'm really getting a specific individual involved. Right, an ending here. Relationship ending. So this is something that needs to be taken care of at this time. Someone here is in like devil-like energy. Keep seeing the devil card a lot recently. Over the ending, yeah. Someone here, you might be being patient, like out of love. Like this person may not even realize that just you holding off on your new beginning and being patient with this person's feelings behind the scenes is an act of love. Someone here is in like devil-like energy over some sort of ending, or something's about to end in a devil-like energy. Right, Ace of Pentacles. That's one of the first things I said. Some of you are about to get financial freedom. 0, new beginning here. New beginning, financial freedom. You have to do this. You have to release this situation with love, because part of why you're getting this reward has to do with your dedication to your spiritual path, your spiritual growth. So this gift is like a gift from God, and in that sense, you have to honor God by extending forgiveness. That's just how it works. That's written quite a bit in the Bible about, how can you expect me to forgive you for your mistakes and your sins and all of these things if you're not going to do it for another individual? I'm telling you, again, something's coming. This is like an ending and beginning. Some of you may be seeing 1010 or 1001. This message is definitely for you. This is like ending and beginning, but this has to come to a peaceful, loving ending. Everyone involved, whatever that means for somebody, everyone involved. They're saying, even though it has something to do with a relationship, they're saying everyone involved. I feel like someone here is still harboring some sort of anger or resentment or negative feelings towards someone about something about the past, about how something occurred, and this is something that needs to be accepted and released. So about the forgiveness, old school, one of my favorite prayers is the Lord's Prayer. I say that prayer a lot, partly because everything you need to know is there. And it's funny because when I was a kid, that prayer made zero sense to me, and I had an old school minister that did not break things down and did not help it make sense. But now that I'm older and I really try to bring this into my day-to-day life, everything you need to know is in there, especially about forgiving others. Forgive others who have done something against us, as we, it says it in there, as we forgive others who have done something against us. The Lord forgives me. It goes hand in hand. I feel like if someone keeps hanging on to this energy and doesn't process this forgiveness, that there could be some sort of major tower. Right. So this is part of why something is keeping you from your joy. Something is keeping you from being in your joyful, playful energy. So whatever that is specifically, or whoever that's connected with, that's what you're forgiving. That's what you're letting go. Some of you just need to let go of the past, of how the past turned out. Know that it was for your highest good. Know that it occurred exactly the way it needed to occur, or there was a reason behind it. So again, this is what I'm getting. This new beginning, this financial freedom is meant to come in as your justice. And this justice is in reverse until you practice this acceptance and this forgiveness over how something occurred or over a specific person, specific relationship. Ten of Wands, right? You're just carrying this around at this point. You're still carrying around some sort of disappointment, burden, baggage connected to a situation or relation. Yeah, because somebody, Seven of Swords, you. Somebody betrayed you. Maybe many people betrayed you. You're being asked to forgive this. You're being asked to hand this over, forgive this, accept this. Because it has to, because that's how you grow. Because you and these people are not on the same path. Whoever's involved in whatever this is that you're hanging on to, that you're still upset about, someone here, your lesson might have to be or is related to, especially if you're someone who used to take things in your own hands a lot. Your lesson could have something to do with kind of letting go and trusting that if somebody wrongs you, that you pray it over and you ask God to take care of it, and trust that God will handle it in the best possible manner, better than you could have ever done taking it into your own hands. And then here we go. And then this is this financial freedom with this Nine of Pentacles and this Nine of Cups. What is this Seven of Swords? What is this Seven of Swords about? This was a huge tower in your life. A huge tower in your life. Something that came in very suddenly. again, somebody definitely did something here. Somebody definitely did something here with the devil in reverse. This could have been what is this? This is either, I think this is a Knight of Cups. This could have been a Knight of Cups who did you, this is coming out as did you dirty somehow. Whatever this may mean, this person did you dirty. This person was in this energy and that's why they did you dirty. This person threw your life out of balance. This person could have even done this on purpose. And I'm also seeing some sort of spiritual or religious battles over spirit or religion or tradition. That has something to do with whatever this energy is, with whatever this burden that was put on you. So that's a hint at who or what you need to accept and release and fully dive into it. Some of you may have done part of the work and you're like, oh, I'm done. I'm done. You're not. You weren't done. Some of you, part of the reason why this cycle has not fully closed is because you keep hanging on to this energy. And you hanging on to this energy tugs something out of the other individual. Is why some sort of battle keeps going on. Excuse me. Well, that's interesting. Why is this here? Yeah, somebody did something to you on purpose. Somebody did something to you on purpose. They used their imagination to come up with some sort of specific sort of ending that was meant to screw you over. They did it on purpose. That's why this came out like this. That's why this Seven of Swords came out next to this burden. Ten of Wands is often a very heavy burden depending on the context. Yeah, someone you were in a relationship with. Someone thought this through, how and what they were going to do to you. Right, and here we have this success in reverse, magic in reverse. Someone was trying to F you up. That's what this is. And in part of your lesson in this is not taking it into your own hands. And part of how you give this over completely is by accepting. I feel like I could be talking to someone who's been maybe holding on to this energy for a while. It's time to let go. I'm getting it's time to let go. It's time to accept. And I'm getting your spirit team is kind of waiting for you. They're waiting for you. Your act of accepting and moving on without having seen some sort of is trusting. That's you saying, I trust that God handles this in the best possible way. So it's up to you at this point merely to just accept and redirect, see this situation through, even as difficult as it may be. This is something very important about your spiritual growth. There's something here about anxiety, or someone's anxiety is keeping you from forgiving someone. I don't know what that means, but that's for somebody. Some of you, your anxiety is contributing to why you're not letting something go. Some of you, maybe you or this individual, it's either you or this individual has some sort of issue with a rejection that occurred. Someone here rejected somebody else, and it created, I'm kind of feeling like they're actually telling you this about the reason why someone did this to you so harshly. actually comes from their own issue. This could be, if you knew this person to struggle with this, struggle with some sort of anxiety. This person like lives in this energy. They can't stand rejection, and they're always like anxious or fearful about something. And that has something to do with why they wanted to tear you down, give you some sort of burden or obstacle. Right, protection in reverse. So you need to know that if this person is not protected, and whatever they're trying to do to you, yeah, this is definitely for you in the collective. Please be at peace. Please be at peace. Someone here may not feel at peace, like this person wants to drag you into some sort of battle over like, haha, I got away with it, and you're like, oh, like it's like an energetic or a spiritual tug of war over whether or not somebody got away with something. They're wanting you to remove yourself from this energetic battle by basically being like, I don't care, I trust. This person is not protected. This person did not get away with something, even if it looks that way in a moment. At this moment, this person did not get away with whatever the situation is. Whatever this person did. So you're doing an act of faith here. You're doing an act of faith by saying, I don't need to hang on to this situation until I see some sort of justice. I trust that justice will come in a perfect way. In a perfect time, in a perfect way. And with that, you're making peace with what happened. You're going to make peace with what happened. And it's time to let it go. You have to send this person love. You have to forgive. Part of how you can forgive, for some of you, you don't even realize that you don't even realize that you haven't truly forgiven this person, because you're hanging on to it really energetically. You may not really be thinking about it. You're moving on with your life, and you don't realize. So some of you, it's just really reflecting on that last bit. Like, dig backwards a little bit, look into yourself a little bit, and ask yourself if you still feel bitter or something about that situation is affecting your ability to like relax and be at peace and be joyful in this moment. Is there some reason why this situation is causing you or affecting you? Or again, you just tugging on this person's energy still. Maybe you haven't really let the betrayal go yet. There's something here about you needing to accept what occurred, and then releasing it, and just being and moving on with your life. Like, you literally don't feel the need to really. You're like, I released this person. I sent them love. I sent them on their way. I sent understanding. Something like this here. It could be anger for some of you. Some of you are hanging on to this past situation by still being angry or mad at this person. So every time that pops up, or just the fact, maybe you're not even looking at it at all, so it's still sitting in there, and you're kind of stuffed anger over this situation that hasn't been processed, hangs on to this situation energetically. It pulls this person back in, and it stirs them up more, and they could even be sending you some sort of like psychic attacks or something. So you're being guided to pay close attention to your intuition at this time, because they will help you recognize and make moves. I just heard motivate. They're going to help motivate you to make a certain kind of move. or to send you in the right direction about something, or to compromise your own ideals about how something should turn out. You're in the perfect place and perfect moment to release something and bring in something's coming in over the next few weeks. You're in the perfect place and perfect moment to release something and invite some sort of blessing into your life. Right, they're around you ready to help you. So I just said play. So get playful, and pay close attention to your intuition at this time. Again, this could have something to do with maybe you've been keeping your own. That would be why I've been staring at this like green. I've seen this card a million times, right? I've been using these cards for years and years and years. And I've been staring at this green in this woman's like little sphere here. This has something to do with opening up your heart chakra. So maybe you've had your heart chakra blocked because of this situation. Again, what did I say? This is about you making some sort of energetic agreement with your spirit team, with God, that you trust to let go of this. You trust to let go. I don't need to hang on to this anymore. I already know and I already trust that it's going to work out perfectly, that something's going to occur perfectly, that justice will be served perfectly in perfect timing. This is about you getting out of the way and not trying to hang on to something and not try to. Some of you is like when I say take matters, for some of you, you used to physically take matters in your own hand. Now you hold on to that energy, but you're kind of doing it like in your mind. You're like, well, if I think this one thing or I say this one thing, I've still got control over this situation. This is part of what you're being asked to release, is let this situation go and fully hand it over. Fully hand this situation, like out of sight, out of mind. You fully process your healing over whatever occurred here. And that's it. They're saying you're ready for this blessing. You're so close. There's a bunch that flew out. Let's see what it all says. Right. No, this is you. This is you blocking something because of your trust issues. Because here we have in the near future, perfect timing. This one was over here at the table and this one flew over there. You're saying no, and you're pushing it away. A year from now, it's pushing it away. And this one is saying in the near future. And I've been seeing quite a bit over the next couple of weeks. So there's something here about you getting out of the way, especially like the way you're thinking about something occurring. They don't want you thinking about this at all. They want you to do what you need to do to release this situation.